Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you were doing amazing. Today we're going to be testing out a bunch of new makeup and old makeup, but it's all new to me. So I'm very excited. Let's get into it. So I don't have a new primer water, so I'm just going to be using the Milani Make It Last Original. And I don't have a new primer, so I'm just going to be using my Hard Candy primer. If you know any good primers, let me know, because I don't have any. I have some new setting sprays, but I want to see the finish of the foundation we're going to use today, so I wanted to just use like regular stuff. But yeah, let me know. So for foundation, we're going to be using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Natural Radiance Foundation. Y'all, this stuff, I am so excited for it. I went to my Ulta that's near me. They didn't even have the coffee shop collection. They just had the one before that. And I was like, I don't want to order in line because then I have to wait. So when we went to a faraway place, we went to a place further away from where we live. The Ulta there had it, okay? They had the powdered foundation and this, so we're gonna test both of them out today. But I'm scared, I don't know if it's gonna match me. And it says shake it up. And I think that I'm gonna apply one side with a beauty blender or a sponge and one side with a brush. Get this hair out the way. It's making my neck hot. So I'm just gonna be using the Haley's Beauty foundation brush and the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. So my left side is going to be the brush and my right side is going to be the beauty blender. It has a smell to it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think my pump is working, so I might have to unscrew it. Ugh. So I did about that much. I don't know if this is gonna match. I never know, so it might be a little dark, but I really don't like the smell of this. Okay, wow, that spread easily. Oh wow, yep, I'm getting that radiance, yes. And I did use the Hard Candy Hydrating Primer underneath, so that might be contributing to it as well. I love this brush so much. Okay, yeah, I think it's a little dark. Yeah, it's a little dark, but it's fine. We'll hopefully fix it with concealer. But like in store, everything looks so different. Like this looked like it was gonna match. And it looked like the other one was going to be a little too light. Okay, so that's what a thin layer is looking like. I like it. Minus the smell. It doesn't feel like I have anything on either. And it doesn't feel greasy. I'm going to go on the other side with this sponge. I'm probably going to need to apply more. It's so annoying that the pump doesn't work though. So I'm doing about that much. I feel like a little bit of this goes a long way. My skin, I don't know what's going on. It was that time of the month, so that's probably why it's going crazy right now, but I got stuff to do. I gotta film this video. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. It just looks dark. Like I went out in the sun and my face got a tan, but I think the brush I think gives a little bit more coverage than the sponge, but I like both sides. We're gonna use the rest of this because we don't like to waste over here. Are we liking it? What do we think? I think it looks cute. Minus the shade. I feel like you can definitely tell like between my chest and my face, but I wanted to wear the shirt, so I'm only just putting the excess so everything is even. So first impressions, yes. I don't know if this is going to be my everyday foundation because I like more of a natural finish than a radiant because my T-zone does get oily throughout the day. But I'm hoping I can combat that with primer. So I have the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, so I could probably use that under this. But it feels lightweight so far. It doesn't look like greasy, you know what I'm saying? It just looks like, oh, she got a little glow to her, you know? Don't like that the pump doesn't work, and I don't like that there's a smell to it. I don't smell it as much now, but when you first like pump it out and stuff, you're gonna smell it. Okay, now for concealer. Everybody and their mama probably has this concealer, but I have never tried it. And that is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. That looks like, I got this in the shade Toffee. I don't know if this is gonna match. We'll see. the foundation is a little dark anyway, so we're gonna try and make it work. Ooh, that's so weird. Okay, this might work. I said might. Does it look like, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be full coverage or not. I'm not used to this type of applicator either, so I have to get used to that. It feels very creamy. And I put a thin layer of the foundation, so I might spot conceal. So I'm going to blend it out. If I had to, I'll use like the foundation brush or the sponge, but I want to use a little concealer brush that I used last time from the Amazon kits. Gotta wipe it off because I keep on forgetting to clean my brushes before I film. Okay, let's, what I want to start with. Let's start with the forehead. Ooh, I thought this was gonna be a little too light, but it blends right away. Ooh, I'm loving how it's blending right now. Oh wow, it's covering it up. We love that. So I wouldn't use this color to spot conceal. That was my mistake because it's a little light, if you can see. And I can also fix it because we have bronzer and stuff like that today. So I think I put a little too much. We're gonna wipe it off. Ooh, this is a very good like brightening shade. I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I was using for the foundation just to kind of blend this out because we don't look too crazy, even though I have nowhere to go. So yeah, I can definitely smell the foundation like on the brush, and it's very strong. But like when it's on your face, you can't really smell it. But this blends like a total dream. I'm living. LA girl, why didn't I try this sooner? See how that blended? I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to go over the edges right here with the foundation brush, just so everything looks as even as possible. Okay, so we're gonna set the under eyes now, and I have tried these powders before, but in a different color. I have the Maybeline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. One is in the shade 35 Deep, and the other one is in the shade Medium Deep 30. So they look like, I don't know which one is gonna work for me. 35 does look lighter than 30. I think it's just the undertone, so we'll have to see. I don't know. I got this for my under eyes, but if that doesn't work, then we can just use this powder foundation because I'm gonna use this for all over the face, but I can also use it on the under eyes. So I just got this brush recently. It's the Real Techniques Setting Brush 402. That's what that looks like. I've been using it for setting under the eyes because it fits so perfectly, but I might start off with the shade 30. We'll see. I'm scared because I don't know, y'all. I don't see 30 has like a warm undertone, so I don't know why deep looks like lighter, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna go ahead and set the under eyes. Is that too light? Do y'all think that's too light? I like the undertone of 30 more, but I think it's too light, so I'm gonna see what 35 looks like on the other side. Oh yeah, I like 35 better. The undertone may be like neutral, but it is darker. The sticker on 35 looks lighter than the actual powder, so just be aware of that. This is 35 and this is 30. I think I like 35 more. I think it blends better with my skin tone and this foundation because, you know, it was a little too dark. But I really like how smooth this powder is. This is my OG powder, okay? This is all I used. And sometimes I would use it as a foundation. So I'm just gonna go over it with 35. I'm going to set where I put the concealer. That's 35. It has more of a neutral undertone, and this is 30. You can tell that 30 is warmer, but it is lighter. So I will be probably donating this, giving it away, whatever. So y'all, we're on to the next product. I'm so excited. And this is the Juvia's Place Powder Foundation in the shade Tanzania. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. I'll swatch it for you. Ooh, she feels buttery. It's what the shade looks like. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's gonna be too dark, but it definitely has a warm undertone. There's a little bit of kickback, but it's not like anything terrible. I definitely do want to try this on its own. Oh wow. I think it might have darkened the foundation just a little bit. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be too dark. Look how airbrushed it is. Wow. I set this side, but I didn't set this side. This might be my go-to. Y'all, this looks so pretty. I'm looking airbrushed, soft. And I'm pretty sure as like the day goes on, the radiance of the foundation will be peeking through. Because I feel like if you didn't want to set it and you have like very dry skin, you can just use like a setting spray. I think this has a smell too. It smells like candy. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It does smell like candy. I don't know how I feel about that, but I prefer products that don't have a smell to them. I don't know where the camera cut off, but I just set my eyebrows and now we're gonna move into the eyes and I'm so excited. So we have the Makeup Revolution X Plastic Boy Gary Thompson eyeshadow palette. I showed this in my haul. I tell you, I'm living for these colors. I even wore this shirt just to match. So I think I'm going to start off with the color, Rocked right here. Kind of has that orange undertone to it, which I really want, but I want it for like a transition color. What brush do I want to use? We're gonna try this brush from the Amazon kit. I'm gonna dip in there. It's like a brown, so it's a good transition color, but it also has the undertone that I'm looking for. So let's see. Oh wow. I don't know if you can see that, but that was very pigmented. I was not expecting that. Is this gonna be my everyday palette? Like, this is already such a beautiful color. Ooh, it's soft too. I was swatching the colors earlier to see which one I wanted to use. So I went with Rocked, and it's like, they're so like buttery. I love it. I'm going to dab it on and then blend it in the crease. And it's okay if it gets on the lid. Ooh, this, I could just use this color because it goes with the shirt very well. But I wanted to use some of the brighter oranges just to step outside my comfort zone. See, look at that. Look at that pigmentation, y'all. I don't think I've ever tried a Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette. I know the Reloaded palettes are so popular, but I've never tried it. I wonder if they're worth a try. Because this palette is good so far. Ooh, I really love that color. Wow. So to brighten this up just a tiny bit, I'm using the Colourpop E10 brush. And we're going to go in with the shade Madness right here. This bright orange. I am scared to use this. I'm not usually a bright orange type of person. And this is pigmented, so we're just going to do a little bit and dust it off. It's not as bright as I thought it was going to be, which I love. It's very wearable. Let me put it that way. Okay, that was a lot. So we're going to bring it over here. This color is beautiful though. Look how bright this color is. I love it. We're just going to bring it in the crease as well. Kind of mix those two together. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more in the crease. If you know any good eye primers, let me know. Yeah, I used the e.l.f. like putty eye primer. I didn't know how to feel about it. It kind of made my eyeshadow very patchy, but then again, I could have been using it wrong because I don't know what I'm doing. I could just wear this. Like, this looks so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a different brush and I'm going to use the color OK. Color right here. So it's a deeper orange. I'm going to put a little bit to see how it looks. What brush do I want to use? I'm going to use the Colourpop E19 brush. We're going to do it a little bit. It's like a red orange. It kind of matches my shirt. So we're going to put a little bit. Yeah, I'm glad I did this color. Ooh. I saw some shimmer left from the last eye look I did, the I'm Cold makeup. So if you haven't seen that, go watch it. Ooh. I just looked at myself in the viewfinder. It looks so pretty. Ooh, this color is pretty. I'm gonna go back in with that first shade, Rocked, just so it's not too bright. I might have to take pictures, y'all. If this eye look turns out well, I'm taking pictures. I'm just using that brown shade that we used in the beginning because I used a little too much. I got a little too excited. Do we like this, y'all? Because once I add the shimmer, so these three colors. Oh, there's also a black in here. Purr, that's what's called. I might use that. I was gonna use wing liner, but then I forgot to get it and I don't feel like getting up. But these shades are buttery and they're pigmented. Like, you can see it on my eyes. I didn't even use the eye primer and it's pigmented. So let me show you again the shimmers. This row down here, I don't know what I want to use. I'm gonna use this shade right here because it has like that kind of gold orange. So let's see. They feel slightly buttery, the shimmers. So I'm going to dip and spray. I'm scared, y'all. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. But I'm also going to see what it looks like with my finger in case you use your, yeah, your fingers. Yes. Oh, these colors mix so well together. I really love this shade. I thought it was gonna be more gold, but it's like copper gold. I love it. Oh, this looks beautiful. I'm definitely taking pictures, y'all. Y'all, oh my gosh. This is probably gonna be my new everyday palette. So I'm just gonna end up putting it all over the lid because it's too pretty. I'm giving you Orange Goddess, burnt orange goddess. That's what I'm giving you. I'm gonna hate to take this off at the end of the day. So now we're gonna take the brush that we used for that brown reddish shade and we're just gonna blend out the edges. I didn't think it was gonna turn out this good, y'all. I really didn't. Cause y'all already know I don't know what I be doing, so. The fact that this turned out so good, I'm living for it. This palette is on sale. I think it's like $7 on Makeup Revolution's site when I checked last night. $7 for a palette this good. Like, it was originally $12, which is still amazing, but $7 for this beautiful palette. Comes with a mirror. The packaging is amazing. Like, it's so good. So for lashes, I have the Kiss Pompadour lashes. That's what they look like. They look full. But in case these don't work or I don't like the way they look, I have the number 11s, which you already know that I'm obsessed with. So we shall see. I'm just going to curl my lashes, and then I have this Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. I got it as a little gift from Milani. So let's see if I like it. Oh, the one is very different. It's not what I expected. I'm doing one at a time just so we can see the difference. Oh, it's very like flexible. Ooh. Different. Let's see how I like it. I know they have another one's like the diamond gloss or something like that, and I've also heard that waterproof mascara helps hold your lashes up better, which is what I have a problem with. So I might start trying waterproof mascaras because my lashes, they'll be looking good and then they'll just fall back down. So this one was a bit dry, but I don't particularly mind that. Wow, I don't know if you can even see a difference, but I can in person. Then again, this is my good eye, so ooh, like I could just wear this on its own. Like this whole eye look on its own, and it will look so beautiful. But I really wanted to try these lashes, so let me just go ahead and do the other eye. I don't know if I'm curling this eye wrong, but it just doesn't like to cooperate with me. I don't know if this is supposed to make your lashes longer or it's supposed to curl them, but I'm also assuming anti-gravity means that it's just going to hold your lashes up all day. My lashes are already long. I just have a problem with them staying curled. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the lower lashes so we can also see. I love how this one is like flexible. It's weird. So now we can try the lashes. Okay, so the lashes are on. How do we feel about them? I don't know if I like them as much as I like the number 11. I really like these. So now we are going to go in with bronzer. Ooh, I think this looks really pretty. A little bit on my forehead. Ooh, it went on super smooth. It doesn't look patchy and it doesn't look muddy on my skin. The only thing I'm not liking is the smell. I just prefer things that don't have a smell to it. But this bronzer, she is smooth and it's affordable. It's at the drugstore. So I have a new blush to try out. It's the Juvia's Place Blush Rouge, or Rougie, is that how you say it? It's in volume 1. It looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love this shade right here because it's kind of orange and we're kind of matching, but it also is this pink, so I can mix them together. So let's go ahead and do that. Look at the beautiful color that it made. I love that it comes with a mirror, of course. We love that. Ooh, it's pretty. And you already know pigmentation. You already know. Ooh, ooh, I love this shade. I think I used too much, but we're gonna make it work and it's gonna be fine. Look at that. Let me look in the camera. Let me get it together. This is so pretty. I used too much, so we're gonna blend it out, but ooh. It's so like wearable because of the dark pink or like mauve, whatever you want to call it. It like mixes in with the brighter orange. I love this. I might be wearing this every day. I don't know if this color necessarily goes with the eyeshadow. Let me know. So I'm just going to use my highlighter. The shade is in 140's Bronze Splendor. I'm just going to use this Kabuki fan brush from Milani that I don't even know when I got it. Ooh, this looks so pretty. We're giving bronzy today. We're on to the lips, which I'm very excited for. I don't know how this color is gonna look on my skin tone, but we're gonna try it out. I have the Makeup Revolution X Plastic Boy Lip Trio, so you get a lip liner, a lipstick. I think it's a lipstick. Yeah, it just says lipstick, and then you get a lip gloss. So we're gonna try all three out today. Normally, I like a bit of a warmer, darker lip liner, but I'm excited to see. And the shade is Hazelnut Macchiato. I think that's the shade of all three of them. And they had like one, it was Almond Macchiato, I think. But I chose for the darker, more brown nude instead of the pinky nude. Ooh, this is sharp. And this is a matte lip liner. So that's what the color looks like. I'm not a huge fan of this formula. I kind of had to drag it across my lips. Maybe it's just because it's newer and it's kind of breaking off on me. And I'm not sure if I like the color. Like I said, I prefer something that's a little bit darker, especially for my top lip. So we're going to start off with the lipstick. Yep, Hazelnut Macchiato. And I love this packaging. It's so like fancy. It's like magnetic too. I love it. And that's what this shade looks like. This is very beautiful. See, I don't know if I like this color. Kind of wish it was darker because it's the same shade as my skin tone, so I feel like it kind of makes me look sick. I like this lipstick better than the lip liner though. It's so creamy and it glides on your lips. That's what it looks like. I don't know. What do y'all think? Maybe I'm just not used to this color. Tell me what y'all think. But we have the lip gloss now in the same shade, Hazelnut Macchiato. I feel like I would like this more with a darker lip liner. It smells good. Ooh. It's more of like a caramel shade compared to the lipstick and the lip liner, and I love that. I think I like the color of the lip gloss more than the lipstick and the lip liner. I don't think this combo or this trio is my favorite together. Like I said, I feel like I want a darker lip liner with it, and I feel like I would like it a lot more. But out of three, this lip gloss is my favorite. That's what they look like. So we have the lip gloss, the lipstick in the middle, and the lip liner. Look at the lip gloss, like look at that shade, like the undertone, it's so pretty, and I like that more than the lipstick, as you can see. So I just set my face because we are all done. This foundation, I really like the way that it looks on my skin. It makes me look radiant, like I've been doing my skincare, like I've been taking care of my skin. I love the way it feels. It feels like I have nothing on, like it really does. And you can still see it like peeking through, but it's not greasy, oily to the point where it looks like, girl, did you just put a whole tub of shea butter on your face? Just don't like that it has a very strong candy smell to it, and the fact that the pump doesn't work. So I probably just got a bad one. Maybe get a lighter shade as well. Y'all, this is probably my favorite product that I use, this eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. Like look at the shades in here, and based on the colors that I did use, this is gonna be my most used palette. I can already tell of the year. Oh my gosh, the colors are so beautiful, buttery, pigmented, soft. The colors, they just go so well together, and I can't wait to use this black in here. At least consider trying it because it's so affordable and it's so good for the price. I love it. Now this powder foundation, child, had me looking airbrushed, okay? Had me looking like a filter. It was so soft and it was smooth and it was like buttery just from swatching it. I just love the way it looks on my skin, and I can't wait to use it alone. Like I just used a little bit and it looks so good. Like I really love the way my makeup turned out today. And I'm just gonna touch on this briefly. This is the Maybeline Fit Me. I have used this before, like I said, but I used use a different shade for my under eyes, and I love the way it looks. Like, it looks smooth, it feels smooth, it feels soft. I love it. Next, these lashes. I'm going out of order. I'm just picking and choosing. I don't know. I feel like this is more for like a glam look like today, because I certainly wouldn't wear this every day. Easy to put on. I use my Kiss Lash Glue. I love them. And the band is super thin and they're super flexible, so you're able to mold them to your eyes. Next is this bronzer. Ooh, this bronzer is so buttery. I want to try the powder foundation. This bronzer, it's like smooth and it's soft and it doesn't look muddy on my skin. I really actually like the shade of it. It's very natural for my skin tone. I love this, and it's affordable and you get a lot in here, so I really love that. This Juvia's Place blush duo, I knew I was already gonna like it because I like the bronzer duo, but this color scheme is so freaking beautiful. The color that it made, I love it so much. And then we have this concealer. I know it's iconic and I know it's been out for the longest time, but it's my first time trying it. I love it. I will get a different shade just for like all over the face in case I want to spot conceal, but it was giving me medium to full coverage. That's what it was giving me, and I really like the way it feels under my under eyes. It's not thick, but it's like very creamy, and it doesn't feel like I put a thick layer of concealer on. Even though I put too much on my chin, I was able to blend it out and it melded with the color of the foundation perfectly, and it doesn't look weird to me at all. This might be my everyday concealer. I use the e.l.f. one right now, but I really like the way this looks on my skin. And last but not least, we have this trio. Like I said before, I'm going to briefly touch on it. The lip liner isn't my favorite. The color is just too light for me and it's very rough on my lips, and I did not like that. The lipstick would be amazing with a darker lip liner, which I will experiment with later on, but it feels so smooth and hydrating even though it's a matte. The lip gloss is my favorite. The undertone, like I showed you before, the undertone looks so good. I love it with the dark lip liner. I will be trying it as well. But yeah, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful for you, because look at this. Yes, I love it so much. I love what I was able to create, even though I didn't know what I was doing, but the product said, I got you, girl. I'm gonna help you through it. I'm sending so much love and positivity your way. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.